It's Wednesday, which means that after a 1 week hiatus, I didn't do this last week. Stats leaders are back, and let's just dive right in. Nikita Kucherov is still your leader in points, but it feels like he's kind of holding on by a thread now. He's got 81 points for Tampa. Right behind him are the tandem of Patrick Kane and Connor McDavid with 78. Patrick Kane is on an amazing tear right now. As a Canuck fan who will see them play against Vancouver tomorrow night, it makes me a little bit nervous because Kane's been absolutely fantastic. McDavid's been picking up the points as well. He's gradually picking up the points and looking like he may very well pass Kucherov in the next couple of weeks. Gaudreau, 74 points, and Rantanen now with 74 points is 7 points off the lead. So Mikko Rantanen's points have dropped. But Colorado's dropped in general, so I don't think Joe Sakic's anywhere doing backflips because he may not have to pay Rantanen as much when you consider that Colorado just has kind of fallen apart over the last few months here. Your goals leaders, Ovechkin's still there with 37. As I mentioned yesterday, it kind of feels like I don't know if any of these guys are going to hit 50. All of a sudden, Ovechkin's kind of cooled off, and he can get 13, though, in 20-some games, but it just feels like all these goal scorers have kind of cooled off for the most part, other than Patrick Kane with 32, and that McDavid kid's down there with 31, along with Tavares, Skinner, Point, and Draisaitl. So it's kind of an interesting bunch that's together there. Of those 7, McDavid and Kane are the ones with the most potential, I think, to actually reach the top. McDavid's actually on pace for 50 right now. At least he was. I don't know if it's exactly 50 right now. But anyways, yeah. With where things are at, I'd be surprised if Ovechkin didn't end up winning it. Because it's kind of what he does. But don't bet against McDavid and watch that Patrick Kane. Shots on goal. McKinnon leads the league there for Colorado with 223. Patrick Kane has 215. Tyler Seguin 211. And for Dallas fans, the good news has been some of them have started going in. Burns, 202 for San Jose. Ovechkin also has 202. Evander Kane of San Jose has 202. Pastrnak, 202. And Marchessault of Vegas has 202. And he wants some of those to start going in as well. Been a while since he scored a goal. Your hits leaders in the NHL. Carrier, 219 for Vegas. Reeves, also of Vegas, 198. Brandon Tanev, not Chris, Brandon, has 183. Milan Lucic, 182. Cedric Paquette, 178. Turnovers. So these are giveaways, takeaways. So who's in the positive? Who's the highest? Glad you asked. Ryan O'Reilly in turnovers is a plus 39. Travis Zajak's a plus 31. Mark Stone is a plus 28. Mark Scheifele is a plus 26. And Connor McDavid also a plus 26. So when you look at the problems that are plaguing the Oilers, none of it has anything to do with Connor McDavid. Ice time. The problem is they haven't been able to clone him yet. That's his flaw. There aren't more McDavids. Ice time leaders. Suter at 26 minutes and 45 seconds on average has passed Doughty, who has 26 minutes 40 seconds on average. Letang 26 minutes and 13 seconds. Seth Jones 26 minutes and 2 seconds, and John Carlson of the Washington Capitals 25 minutes and 21 seconds for him. Moving on to goaltenders. Jack Campbell leads them in save percentage at a .933 save percentage. Robin Lehner, .932. Hudobin, .926. Vasilevsky, .926. Rask with a .924. He's tied with Bishop of the Dallas Stars and Grace, also of the Islanders, at that number. So, of the top 7, both of the Islanders' goaltenders are there. That's impressive. Number of starts. So, goaltender that started too many games. Marc-Andre Fleury with 47, act surprised. John Gibson with 44, also act surprised. Devin Dubnyk, 42, and Connor Hellebuyck, 41. So we'll see how these numbers add up at the end of the year and see if these guys are still the top 4. I think they probably will be, barring injury. Shots against. Gibson leads there with 1,410. Fleury is next with 1,295. Hellebuyck, 1,282. Markstrom, 1,246. Dubnyk, 1,221. And Lundqvist with 1,210. So Markstrom's faced a ton. He's had 40 starts as well, but I didn't put 40 on the board because I would have lengthened the number of goaltenders on the board a lot. So I wanted to just keep just the top 4 in there with that one. Okay, now team numbers. Penalty kill leaders. Arizona has a penalty kill of 85.3%. Tampa Bay, 84.3%. Vegas, these guys, 84.1%. New Jersey, 83.8%. And Columbus, 83.7%. So the good news for Columbus is that while their power play is usually in the lower half of the league, at least that penalty kill's up there. Goals per game, leading the league. Tampa Bay at 3.8, Calgary 3.7, San Jose and Toronto both have 3.6 goals per game. The fewest, Los Angeles 2.3, Anaheim 2.3, Dallas 2.6, Arizona 2.6. Those are your 4 teams that are struggling to score. Of those 4, Dallas is the only one currently residing in a playoff spot because Hudobin and Bishop are both top 7 in save percentage. Those numbers are completely related. Goals against per game. This will also show where it's related. The Islanders lead the league at 2.4. Marinate on that for a sec because the Islanders had the worst goals against in the league last year. And now they're the best. Boston 2.5, Dallas 2.5, Nashville 2.5. So Dallas scoring only 2.6 goals per game, but only allowing 2.5. Dallas games can be very difficult to watch. There's not a lot of goal scoring going on. Almost looks like trapping hockey from the 90s. Almost. The worst goals against, Ottawa's at the bottom at 3.7. Chicago's not much better at 3.6, but they're getting better. Edmonton, New Jersey, and Florida have 3.4. Conspicuous by their absence is Philadelphia. They've got this kid, Carter Hart. I don't know if you've heard of him. Flyers fans mention him every now and then. He's mentioned casually in conversation. You may have to bring up Carter Hart first. And then they go, oh yeah, I haven't talked about Carter Hart yet. Let's talk about Carter Hart. Might be part of the reason why things are getting better for Philly. But there you go. There's your stats for the week. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. And hey, thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I'll talk to you again soon.